A long time ago, but not so long that people forget, Jamaica witnessed one of the worst train crashes in the world. It was the kind of tragedy that left the earth weeping, the wind moaning, and the night itself filled with sorrow. The Kendal Crash, they called it. Some say it was just an accident, a case of reckless driving. Others believe it was something deeper, something darker. A night when the duppies got more company than they ever bargained for. That Sunday started off bright and blessed. People dressed in their best church clothes, high spirits, full bellies, and voices sore from singing hymns. The train had been packed over 1,000 passengers, all coming back from a grand church excursion in Montego Bay. But if you listen close to the whispers from the old people dem, you would hear a different story. Some say before the train left, an old woman on the platform shook her head and muttered, "Something no right. Me feel it in me bones." Some claim a little pick me ball out loud when dem step on D train, screaming, "Me na wa go pot it." And a few passengers felt a cold wind rush through D train, even though D sun was high in a D sky. But who going listen to old time superstition when everybody having a good time? D train pull off, a mighty iron beast roaring down D tracks. It was supposed to be a smooth journey, but D driver was in a hurry, pushing D train to hard, making it gallop like a wild stallion. People laughed, cheer, some even said, "We. Dis nice like a roller coaster." But D beast was running too fast. Somewhere past Kendal, a dark, forgotten part of the island, where the trees whisper secrets to each other and the wind carries the voices of the lost, the train took a deadly turn. The wheels screeched. Metal cried out like it was in pain. Then, bam, D whole train jump off D track like it get fling by an unseen hand. Screams fill D air, not just from D passengers, but from D trees, D wind, D very earth itself. Some say dem hear a loud wail echo through D hills, a sound no human should ever make. Carriages crushed like empty soda cans, flinging bodies through windows, crushing bones, snapping necks. D people dem who did just a laugh and chat now get mashed up under iron, glass, and fire. Blood paint D ground. Some bodies scattered like leaves. Some get wedged between twisted metal, struggling fee breathe, only fee realize dem already dead and dem spirit no know yet. Some said dem see duppy rise up from D wreckage before dem own body even stopped twitching. It was D worst night Kendal ever see. Rescuers rush in, pulling D living from D dead. But even D ones who survived dem never D same again. Some never talk about D crash. Some wake up at night, screaming, cause dem still hear D sound of steel breaking apart, still feel D hands of duppy trying fee drag dem down. And then, dear was D woman, Miss Millie. She wasn't supposed to be on D train, but dem say she come running through D wreckage like she was looking for something or someone. Her nightgown was torn, her bare feet bleeding from D sharp metal, but she didn't care. She moved through D bodies, stepping over D dead like dem was just stones on a riverbank. She turned over bodies, pushing away debris, searching. Somebody call out to her, "Miss Millie, you alright?" She never answered. She just keeps searching, her eyes wild, her breath coming short and sharp. Then she stopped. Her mouth opened wide, like she was about to take the biggest breath of her life. And then it came. A scream. Not just any scream. A wail so sharp, so deep, so filled with sorrow that even the wind stopped blowing fee listen. People rush over. "Miss Millie, you find somebody?" She nodded. She was trembling. She lifted her hand. In it, she was holding something. People look. It was a piece of flesh. A man's flesh. "Miss Millie, what dat?" She start bawl louder. "Me find him. Me find me husband." People stare pon har. Nobody know what we say. One woman finally stepped closer, peep at the thing in Miss Millie hand. "Miss Millie," she whisper. "How you know said a fee him?" Miss Millie wipe her tear-stained face with her free hand. Then she look everybody dead in the eye and say, "Who feels it, knows it." From that night, Kendal was never the same. People swear the train still run at night. No driver, no passengers, just the rattling of ghostly wheels and the long, lonely cry of a phantom whistle. Some say if you stand near the tracks till late at night, you might hear voices, some whispering, some crying, some calling you name. And sometimes, when the moon bright, if you look good, you might see a woman walking D-track, dress torn, face full of grief, hands stretched out, still searching, still holding on. Some say if you ever hear a voice whisper in your ears when you near D-track, not answer. Or else, you might find yourself on a train, D1 when never reach home. Be careful how you speed through life, cause sometimes, W wait round D bend. And if you ever lose somebody, and you search too hard for them, you might just find more than you bargained for. Who feels it knows it.